Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're playing Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 4, and, sorry, one of my friends is having some difficulties in another game. But, we're playing playing as France, trying to do a small Entente playthrough, which is basically you try to get Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, Romania, and Poland into your alliance. However, for us it went immediately wrong when Yugoslavia, back in the lofty days of 1937, told us to piss off and refused to join our alliance. Now that we've defeated Spain and Italy, Yugoslavia has had a change of heart and joined our alliance, likely so that we won't go and kill them. Let's see, in our previous episode we cut off and destroyed the Spanish army in southern France and mainly in Basque country, and then pushed south and knocked them out of the war. North Africa has been basically overrun by the Italians. They decided not to even try with the invasion of Egypt and went west instead. But the cost of that is they lost the mainland, and we swept down the Italian peninsula, took Rome, and we're currently working on cracking our way into Messina. If we can take Palermo, the Italians will drop out of the war. And up here, this is kind of exciting. Germany has already suffered close to 5 million casualties fighting us. They've suffered another couple 100,000 in their side wars. And we are teeing up with 100 French divisions, almost all of them at experienced or veteran experience level, as weird as that sounds, that are going to be sweeping into southern and western Germany here shortly. Now my plan is to capture Vienna, Munich, and Frankfurt in the first push, and then in the second push I'm going to sweep up and draw a line along the Rhine here and use the mountains of Czechoslovakia as my stopping point for that one. In the meantime, I'm going to be building some more infantry divisions to station over here in case Hungary gets any funny ideas, because nothing would put a damper on my parade faster than Hungary's 66 and some divisions coming screaming out on my flank. And after that, Germany will basically be out of the war, so we can take Berlin and Warsaw at our pleasure. I'm kind of debating what I'm going to do with the rest of my time and what I'm going to do at the peace conference. I'm honestly favoring some pretty hefty penalties on Italy and Spain for their blatant and unprovoked aggression against the mighty nation of France. So, yeah. Down here you can see that we're having trouble breaking through. I'm going to give them some air support just to try and boost my chances. I can't imagine the Italian Regia Aeronautica, their Air Force, has got much left. So we're just going to go ahead and slap a fighter escort over top of Sicily and see how that pans out for us. We've got air superiority over the Low Countries in Western Germany. We haven't deployed yet here to see what we're going to get in the Alpine region, but honestly, I captured 3,500 planes from Spain, so air superiority should not be an issue the rest of the game. It looks like our southern front is ready to push, so I'm going to give them the authorization to do so. I think my Army of the Rhine is still planning, by the looks of it. Yeah, they're still planning, but they'll be fine. We'll launch. And we're going to go ahead and just take Germany straight out of this war. The day of reckoning has come. Let me find some good music. The Comintern theme is always fun. Hope my friend doesn't think I'm ignoring him. Let's see, over here we're going to go ahead and set our goals for this offensive. What I want to do is sweep like this. Although honestly, it's armor divisions. I'm gonna manual this. That's the best way to go about it. I'm going to be conservative on the Rhine because if I lose down here, I have fallback positions that I can rely on, like the River Po is a good one, this one right here. Basically you draw up a line across here and then cutting into Switzerland right there. And it's incredibly difficult for the enemy to... Alright, so we're going to lose air superiority there, so we're not even going to try to maintain it because the losses are just going to be a little bit too large if we try. But we have air superiority over Italy and the rest, so I'm happy about that. Alright, let's speed it on up, and we'll get watching. I'm hoping that I can cut off a lot of these divisions in Romania and destroy them with my armor. Because if I can pull that off, then we'll be in good shape. Alright, so it looks like we've breached the frontier over here. The Germans are just suffering too many casualties. They're up to a full 5 million now, whereas I've only suffered 1.4 million. It's still a lot of dead people, but I'm only on service by requirement, so I could go higher if I should find a need for more troops. Alright, so we got our breakthroughs over here. We're holding firm elsewhere. We're going to reinforce places where where our allies are flagging. And we're going to keep pushing. I'm going to start a run of infantry here. Actually, no I'm not, because it looks like I'm exhausting all of my power building colonial brigades. I'm trying to bring the unrest in my conquered territories to heal so that I don't have to worry as much about them. Because if I can free up those 10 divisions, I'll be good to go. Oh, nice. Yugoslavia is pushing. Well, I'm pushing, Yugoslavia is helping. Yeah. So we're doing good, we're doing good. Not angry about how this is going well. Oh, you bastards. Oh, that's a breakthrough. That's a free breakthrough right there. Pin that division and move the rest forward. And then you pin that division. Well, you guys all sweep out. If I had this backed by infantry, I'd be right as rain, but I don't, so I'm not. Come on. I want to move both of them. We can go ahead and knock out those 2 divisions. That was easy. Let's just make sure that our research is keeping up. Tactical bombers aren't terribly helpful. Air doctrines might be, because I do have that benefit at least. Everything else is pretty much being dragged down by my persistent penalties to land doctrine research, which is annoying, but I mean, it can be dealt with. Czechoslovakia is... what in the world? Well, we liberated Bratislava, that's good, I guess. Germany is collapsing on all fronts, so I feel good about this. Now, this front down here is not doing much, but what it is doing is keeping the Germans from moving forward and keep them from moving, the fewer forces they can bring up through here and reinforce the actual crucial front. And my war involvement is going to be absolutely massive at this point. I think I've got to have, yeah, almost half the total contribution. I think the rest is probably a broad split. Belgium is 19% of the war participation. Jesus. I wouldn't be surprised to see Germany lose some territory to Belgium. Just looking to see if I have anything that'd be useful for me, but I don't think I do. Nuclear scientist would be neat. Let's start getting that nuke. We're gonna nuke Japan. Probably too soon, but you know. I really desperately need some infantry down there. So we'll go ahead and deploy that. Make that a division. Find out how many divisions we're going to need to garrison Italy. I don't think it's going to be too big of a commitment troop-wise. We don't care about any of that. We really only care about that. Ah, damn, it's taken up all of them. Well, you know, go ahead and deploy out. These armies are basically one and the same now, so I'm going to make that official. I'm going to pause real quick and draw a new front line with a new goal, and that new goal is going to be Berlin. Just going to make sure that we catch all of these, and yeah. Launch, and it looks like they're collapsing, so I'm going to go on maximum aggressiveness and just get going. We're going to give our manpower and, or our, sorry, our infantry equipment time to recover there. And hopefully everything's going to go well down here. Yeah, I've got tons of divisions that are just all tied up down here fighting basically nothing, like it's my armored corps. They're going to get outflanked and destroyed, and that's going to be another victory for me. Now up here, I'm a little bit sad that I'm giving Belgium a bunch of territory. They're not in my Entente, they're in the Allies. The current members of the French Entente Alliance are Czechoslovakia, Romania, Yugoslavia, and France. So ultimately I did manage to do it. A couple of them only joined later after they were forced, you know, dragged kicking and screaming into the alliance, but they joined it. So did I die though? Let's see, we have, wait, why do I need anti-tank divisions? Ugh. What the hell? I don't even know how to do anti-tank division or battalions. That's weird. It might be a problem related to some of my expeditionary forces. That's probably it. Czechs. Why are you being like this? Alright, fine. Be that way. Hey, you remember this one tile wide aperture here? The one that I was pissed that the Romanians wouldn't defend? Well, it turns out that the Germans don't want to defend it either. Oh, hold up. What are they trying to give me? 3 divisions? Where? Oh, that's fine. You guys. You are now assigned down there. Get off my front line. Now let's go ahead and go down the industrial tech tree. Cap out these. Can never go wrong with more infantry equipment. It's always good to do more infantry equipment. More oil from the United States is always nice. Although, honestly, at this point, it's probably not necessary. And, by golly, we're gonna win this war. Right, you have failed me. Let's disband that because we don't need it. We don't need that. And let's edit this to make it actually useful. And the way we're gonna do, wait, not like that. The way we're gonna do it. What the hell? Come on. Oh, that's that's my bad. We add some support divisions and an extra. Yeah, let's do large divisions. I like large divisions. And I'm going to break off 5 of those divisions, convert all 5 of them to Marines. I don't have the support equipment for it, but that's fine. And what we're going to do is plan an amphibious assault to finish off Italy because they don't want to do it the normal way. Have resistance to... yeah, still resisting me, aren't you? Alright, and we have now encircled all of those divisions. And we're just going to sweep. This is the liberation of Czechoslovakia, and it is happening. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoops. Cheeky bastards. Yeah, we're gonna win the war now. Honestly, I'm just trying to drive up my participation at this point. Up to, yeah, it's up to 59%. So this war is over at this point. There's not a thing they can do about it. We're gonna finish planning that invasion, and when that's done, Italy will be out of the war. Okay, hold on. Alright, sorry, I saw my name twitch, and I I got worried for a second there that I might be losing somewhere, and you know, I don't wanna lose. It would be embarrassing at this juncture to lose this war. And let's eradicate these divisions here. That's them surrounding, so I want to wipe them. I'm going to send this one to go secure the border with the Soviets. And just liberate all the last of these victory points. And yeah, this war is over. As soon as Berlin falls, which I'm gonna try and make sure it falls to my troops, because I think it would just be poetic justice. Oh. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. So what we're gonna do about that is we're gonna wait for them to join the war, and then we're gonna just knock them straight the fuck out of it. We're at the gates of Berlin, so I don't think Hungary joining the war is gonna matter. The war won't end when that happens because Japan is still in the war, and Japan is a major power. But the campaign in Romania is over at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and move up. And it's going to cause things to get a little bit weird here. You know, my luck this game is that every time something could go wrong, as far as countries that usually stay neutral, you know, instead joining the war, it has gone wrong. We're just going to move all of our air power into the region because honestly, they're the last power that has any. They're the last nation that has any unexhausted air power. And what we were doing here was changing up our patrol route so that it patrols all the territory we need for them to be able to cross. And Japan has called them. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So. Come on. And yeah, it's annoying, but Germany just fell out of the war, so fuck them. We're just going to strategically redeploy our entire army down there, and Hungary, who joined the war literally the day before the day before the Germans capitulated, has just, I mean, they've met with the just fate of all traitors. Like, wow. And Italy has capitulated. Nice. So we win. The war is basically over in Europe. The last handful of divisions that Germany controlled are being mopped up. I'm going to redeploy my army like so. Aim for Budapest. And as soon as they're done redeploying, we are going to take them out. Man, the little Entente that could has just been chugging and chugging along. It's that power of positive thinking, you know? If you bitch and moan and complain and lament the fact that a bunch of people are joining wars against you, if you do that enough, you will be successful. Not positive that's how that works, but that's how I like to imagine it. Now we're going to take our occupation army and make sure that it's garrisoning everything else. We don't need that, that's actually ours, so. Nice. Who the fuck? Really? Oh my gosh, the Soviets are gonna pick a fight with me. Alright, come on man. Really? Why are you like this? I want it. So go get it. There we go. And that's Hungary. Look at that. They let me surround almost 60 or almost about 50 divisions. Yeah. About 50 divisions they let me surround there, and they just lost the war in that moment, pretty much. I'm just going to accept all offers of expeditionary corps at this point because it's funny to me. Poland is in the Allies like a pack of lemons. And Hungary is out of the war. So, what we're going to do now is prepare for the inevitable bullshit that's about to come raining down on us. Because, yeah, the Soviet Union is trying to pick a fight. Alright. And globally, we have 26 divisions not assigned. We're going to take those unassigned divisions, put them in an army. That's our Italian garrison. I believe this is an armored corps. Yeah, it is. So we're going to drop all of the divisions that don't belong to us out of it. Put them in that same expeditionary force. And yep, there we go. So these 5 divisions can rejoin. No, I'm actually going to send them down into North Africa. I'm also going to redeploy my other divisions to go mop up. And what we're going to do is prepare for the next war, which seems to be brewing. Which is Europe versus the Comintern. I'm honestly really happy about how this has gone. I would like Lower Austria, please. You bitch. Give me Lower Austria. Give to me. Give. You bastards. You vindictive bastards. Alright. So we're at war with the Soviet Union now. Yeah. Wow. Damn. How much do I care about that? A whole bunch of not. I care not at all, to be honest. Like, yeah. So we're gonna convert them all back to the good shit and assign all 139 divisions to that front. We can basically build whatever the hell we want at this point because, you know, we won. Yeah, stop calling your allies, they're not gonna help. They're all in Asia. Yeah, you know, I think 41 more divisions is fine. We're sitting on some pretty wacky surpluses right now, like we captured 23,000 infantry equipment from Germany, so yeah, we're gonna be alright. Getting into a fight with the Soviet Union is kind of awkward with no goddamn doctrines, but eh. Let's actually start learning how to do heavy tanks. I mean, I got the resources for it. And with that, I think that I'm going to call this one to a close. Thank you for watching. This has been the little entente that could. And it started out a little bit rocky, you know. We got ambushed by Italy, and then we got ambushed by Spain, and then we got ambushed by Hungary. But we just kept chugging and chugging and chugging along, and you know, we thought we could, we thought we could, we thought we could, and it turns out that if you just repeatedly destroy your entire enemy, or the entire army of all of your enemy powers, you eventually just win the game. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they thought they were going to accomplish. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment. Maybe get into an argument in the comments. You know, whatever floats your boat and makes you happy. And yeah, peace out. Wait, what the fuck is what? What the shoot, go away.